Hello, friends. It is your friend, CryptoFace. And I figured we would do a video today focused on mainly two subjects, what I believe are very important subjects. Number one being Kamikaze trading. Number two, we're going to go over the Spiderlines that everyone inquires about lately. But number one, Kamikaze trading. And what I mean by that is when you, in a volatile time like this, but technically any time, catch yourself in a loss, and then you try to make that loss back up, then you lose more, then you increase your leverage to try to make up for your bigger loss, then you lose more and more and more, and you get to the point mentally where you lose value, you lose your sense of value for what you have because you've lost so much that you don't care if it goes to zero. And it will go to zero. You'll go all in, stupid leveraged, and lose everything you have in your account. And I know this because I have done it myself numerous times. Thankfully, I've been able to learn from these painful mistakes and know when I'm in the potential danger of being in kamikaze mode and preventing it. But from the messages, even from my own personal friends, I believe that there are many people right now kamikaze trading as we speak. Kamikaze trading earlier this night, lost everything they have. So all I'm gonna say is don't do it. And if you are at the point right now where maybe you've lost half of what you have in your account, 75% of what you have in your account, 90% of what you have in your account, especially if you've lost the majority of your account, don't do it. It's not worth taking that last 10, 20% of what you have, going stupid leverage and quote unquote rolling the dice, saying fuck it, maybe fuck it, because you're gonna lose. And you're gonna lose it all. So, knowing that we are human, what can we do to prevent kamikaze trading ourselves? Number one, first thing is withdrawing your profits on a regular basis. If you withdraw your profits on a regular basis, you're going to prevent yourself, because if you know, maybe I'm just speaking for myself, but I don't think I am. I think I'm speaking for the majority of folks out there like yourselves, that what is in your account, what's on your trading account, you are going to use it. When I make 5, 10 Bitcoin, I know that if it's on my account, I'm gonna use it. And if a time comes like this and I get caught in a kamikaze trading mental state, I'm gonna lose it. So the first step is consistently withdrawing your profits. I guess number two would just be you're not supposed to be gambling in a time like this. Listen, right now in the Bitcoin market specifically with this action, this volatile action, yes, there is a very small percentage of people that are able to make a serious lump sum of cash profits right now. There's so much money to be made right now. So much. But most of us, when I say us, I mean us traders. It doesn't apply to most of us. These are times where you gamble and you lose. Your trade will be in the green. You want to let it ride because you just don't have the discipline to take profits, and it turns into the red. Then you get out in the red. The market turns. This is a time where when you enter long right here, bang, it starts going down. Oh fuck, you exit. Okay, I'm gonna go short. Boom, it goes up. Oh fuck, I'm gonna exit that. Just take the loss. Okay, I'm gonna go long. Boom, it goes down, and it just everything you do, it does the opposite right after. And listen, folks, there are bots that track that. That is real. I notice it with my own self. If I'm entering a multi-million-dollar trade, there are certain times where, let's say, if I go long, boom, I enter in long, instantly, bots come in and boom, 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 knock the price down, and they target you. Those things are real. So you need to realize, are you here to gamble? If you want to gamble, go to the casino. If you're trading right now and you're not seeing a confident move, if you're not confidently seeing it's going to go a direction, then you should not be entering it. You should not be entering a trade unless you are confident in where it's going to go. In times like this, when you get in the kamikaze mode, you're gambling. You're not confident of where it's going to go. So if it helps, as corny as it may sound, and I'm not a vision board person, I don't believe in writing goals on a whiteboard, and I don't do those things. I'm not a goal setting person, because if I have a goal, I really want it, and I'll achieve it. But I don't just, I want to do this shit. Yeah, I'll put it on a board, and that shit don't work for me. That's stupid. If I really want something, I'm gonna go for it. I don't need a fucking whiteboard to tell me I want to do it. But my point is, what will help is have a nice big piece of paper over your monitor and write, am I confident? And so whenever you trade, whenever you're entering position, you see that piece of paper, am I confident? And if not, then you know it's probably not a good idea. That is a vision board, whiteboard, that will actually benefit you, and you should actually do without feeling like a total douche. What else? I think that's pretty much it. If you did get hurt, in this volatile in this past night, if you lost a lot of money, it's happened to everyone. It's not the end of the world. You'll get it back. You'll make it back, one way or the other. But don't throw everything away. Don't look for things to blame. Accept the blame for yourself. And even though it hurts now, if you learn from it, it will benefit you 10x in the future. If I didn't learn from the past of kamikaze trading, it would be much more painful for me now, because I have a lot more to lose now. If I was kamikaze trading now, I'd be losing a lot more than 2 years ago, a year ago. So learn the lessons now, and you'll be alright. Now, let's talk about these spider lines. Alright, so for the past couple months, there's even a video thumbnail with the spider lines in it. I have used these, what we call spider lines, almost every day that I've traded, and these lines are responsible, I believe, for a massive amount of profit and success for me with Bitcoin. Now, some would say, and there's always going to be naysayers and haters, if you just draw random lines, they're just random lines in your fire. But draw random lines, you can draw random lines, and you'll see it is not so. There's a couple different ways that we draw the spider lines, and the significance and why we use them is because when we broke previous highs of the 20K, or previous high, it was quote unquote uncharted territory, and no one knew what we could use to get some sort of bearing on different levels, what could happen. And so originally, here, let's do this. Let's go to a fresh start. Originally, we were using normal candles, not on log. And what we were doing is taking the top of a candle and we lay it on the pivot point, the first candle close that it touches. Boop. So right there. Close top of this candle, lay it to the first candle it touches. And with non-Heikin-Ashi, non-logarithmic candles, what happened is we were getting down here and we kind of ran out of room for these lines. And so we switched it around and ended up also working with Heikin-Ashi on these. So let's take a look at, let's actually enhance, let's go up here and see where these lines ended up. And let's go ahead and zoom in. So you see, okay, that's pretty cool. Right now this candle closes right on the line. You see that this was pretty significant. We came up and kind of rattled in this area. Right here, you know, yeah, significant, but you know, other people could argue that it's just a lucky line. And oh, what the hell is this? Wow, check that out. If you zoom in on the 4 hour, I mean, 1, 2, that was pretty cool. They are significant. Doesn't matter what any haters say. They are significant, and all that matters in the end is results. The results. And the results are there. It is real. And all I care about, all that matters to me, is if I'm winning or losing. And I'm winning. And I have won from this. Look, you know, before before this price action was here, these two lines were in the middle of nowhere. So let's say back on December 16th, none of these candles existed. December 16th, at 19K, we were wondering, where the hell is it going to go next? And we had these two lines just in the middle of all this darkness. All this darkness. We longed, and our targets were 22K, 24. Go back to our videos in December, and you will see. You will see. And out of nowhere, these two lines, there were more lines as well, but these lines in the middle of all this uncharted space, these two little lines turned out to be real. So no one needs to be sold on the spider lines, and if they work or not, they work. But as far as how to make them, there's a couple different ways. What's important is it starts on the weekly candles. I use the ray. Instead of using the trend line, use the ray, because it makes it perfectly straight for you. You start it on top of the candle, and you rest it on the first closed body that it touches. Boop. So we can do that. Now, also, you can also do it with logarithmic. You can do it with logarithmic, and you'll get different significant lines. Here, let's do it with logarithmic now. Let's see what kind of lines we get now, and if they're significant. See what those get us. Well, it's that's a little higher up in time. Come on, baby. That's what we want to see. Hopefully we get up there. Hopefully we get up there. That's an ugly looking candle, though. I'm not going to lie. It's not too big, though. It would definitely suck if we had a bigger candle. Right now, it's all good. All right, let's zoom in. Okay. This kind of looks pretty cool. That looks pretty cool too. Yeah, you still have lines of significance. Also, so we have no log and log. And we've been on normal candles. Also, we can do hike and a she candles, which is what I've been using lately. Start up here. Rest it. Start up here. Rest it. And we can use different colors. Make it a little prettier and easier on the eyes. So this poop orange. And then we zoom in. And look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Boom, boom, boom. Look at that. 1, 2, 3. Look at that. Pretty cool. So that's how you make the lines. Play around with it. And tell you what. Let's do random. Let's just make random lines. Oops. happy trees. Space. Happy space. I always loved space when I was a kid. Space. Alright. Random line. Just do fucking random lines. Woohoo, random lines. Random lines. Yeah. Fuck it, yeah. Alright, let's see. Jesus Christ, they were right. Oh my god, everything's wrong. I was wrong. Alright, let's see. Oh my god. Oh my god. It all goes to shit. It was all shit. It was all bullshit. It was all bullshit. Now, at the end of the day, folks, it's just trend lines. That's all. It's just a trend line, just like when people draw it with any triangle or square or whatever. Just trend lines. You start. You're just lining up tops and bottoms. Just like you do with anything else. And in uncharted territory, that's all we got. And that's really all there is. And I think that's why they're accurate. So, I think that's it for now. I just want to say again, don't be too hard on yourself if you're having a rough time. Every trade you make, ask yourself if you're gambling or if you're confident. In your failures and your successes, and your failures, blame yourself. Blame yourself for when you lose. Blame yourself for when you win. And if you take your profits and if you don't gamble, you'll be a better trader. I have. So yeah. See you guys later.